Hello everyone! I'm Toshi from Japan and tourist guide for foreigners. In this video, I'll show you 10 places locals say don't visit in Japan in 2026.
Japan is more popular than ever, and travelers from all over the world are visiting right now. But here's the truth. Not every place in Japan is worth your time. In my previous video, I showed places that locals don't recommend, and the response was incredible. Now it's 2026, and a lot has changed in Japan. So in this video, I'm sharing 10 new places tourists should skip this year. The reasons fall into 4 categories: dangerous places, overrated places, places you shouldn't visit right now, and places that Japanese people don't actually go to, even though foreigners love them. By knowing where not to go, you can avoid disappointment, stay safe, and experience a more real side of Japan. Plus, I also offer guided tour in Japan, travel itineraries based on trip duration and area, and recommendations for unique cultural experiences.
You can find more information in the description below. So, let's get started.
Dangerous places. Number 1 is Mount Fuji during the off-season. At nearly 3,700 meters, Mount Fuji is Japan's highest mountain and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its breathtaking views and natural beauty attract visitors from around the world all year long. The official climbing season is from July to early September. Outside of that season, climbing is still possible, but it's extremely dangerous. In 2025, there were many rescue calls involving foreign tourists who attempted to climb Mount Fuji with light clothing and little preparation. The biggest issue is a common misconception that Mount Fuji is easy and safe for anyone to climb. During the off-season or at night, temperatures can drop suddenly, weather can change without warning, and visibility can disappear fast. This dramatically increases the risk of hypothermia, falling rocks, and getting lost. Light equipment that works in summer can quickly become life-threatening. On top of that, mountain huts and shops are closed during the off-season, leaving no places to rest or get help. If you want to climb Mount Fuji, do it during the official season.
At any other time, the safest decision is not to go.
Number 2 is Hokkaido and Tohoku. The reason this area is on the list is simple: bears. In Japan, more than 220 human injury cases involving bears were reported between January and September of 2025, and this year recorded the highest number of bear-related deaths ever. This situation has been covered by international media, and many travelers have asked me about it. Most of these incidents have occurred in mountainous areas of Hokkaido and the Tohoku region, especially in prefectures like Aomori and Akita. According to experts, the cause is a complex mix of environmental and social changes, including warmer temperatures and delayed hibernation periods for bears. So how can travelers stay safe? There are 2 key precautions. First, choose destinations with no recent bear sightings. Mountainous areas in Hokkaido and northern Tohoku, where sightings are frequent, should be avoided. Experts say regions like Chiba, Shikoku, Kyushu, and Okinawa allow visitors to enjoy nature without the risk of bear encounters. Second, know what to do if you actually encounter a bear. There are 3 dangerous actions to avoid. Do not turn your back and run. Do not make loud noises or sudden movements, and never leave food behind or throw food toward the bear. These actions can provoke an attack. Instead, stay calm, avoid eye contact, and slowly move backward to create distance.
For safety reasons, it's best to avoid bear-active areas during summer and autumn, when bears are awake and most active.
Number 3 is Sea of Japan coast. The dangerous part here is driving a rental car along Japan's Sea of Japan coast during winter. Japanese winters can be far harsher than many visitors expect. The biggest issue is driving on snowy roads and black ice. Most foreign tourists simply don't have experience driving in these conditions. During a snowstorm, visibility can drop to almost zero within minutes. In late 2025, a massive chain reaction accident involving 67 vehicles occurred, leaving 2 people dead and 26 injured. Even when accidents don't happen, safety comes first. Drivers are forced to move very slowly, which causes major traffic jams. Highways and national roads can also be suddenly closed due to weather conditions. When that happens, planned routes become impossible, and entire travel schedules can collapse. While the Sea of Japan coast is beautiful in winter, traveling by rental car is high risk.
During this season, it's far safer to use public transportation or choose a different region.
Overrated places. Number 4 is Mount Fuji's 5th station. As mentioned earlier, Mount Fuji is Japan's highest mountain and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its beauty attracts visitors from all over the world. However, if you're not actually climbing Mount Fuji, the fifth station is often disappointing. The biggest reason is the weather. Clouds and fog frequently cover the mountain, and it's very common not to see Mount Fuji at all. Another issue is that you're simply too close. Because of that, it's surprisingly hard to feel the scale and grandeur people expect. If you arrive with the famous postcard image in mind, the experience often doesn't match the expectation. Still, many tourists spend hours on buses just to reach the fifth station. What they find there is mainly a large parking area, souvenir shops, and small food stalls.
If you wanna truly enjoy Mount Fuji, places like Oishi Park or Asakurayama Sangen Park offer much better views and a memorable experience.
Places not to visit now. Number 5 is Aomori and Hakodate. Aomori and Hakodate are both popular destinations, but right now they require extra caution. In early December 2025, strong earthquakes struck these areas and caused significant disruption. After that, I received many questions from viewers asking whether it was still okay to visit. I actually traveled to this region just 2 days after the earthquake, so I want to share what I experienced and how it affected travel. There are 2 important points. First, public transportation was not fully functioning. Some train lines were suspended, while others experienced major delays. Sticking to a fixed travel schedule was very difficult, and flexibility was absolutely necessary. Second, aftershocks were frequent. During my 4-day stay, I experienced noticeable earthquakes around seismic intensity level 3 on 3 separate occasions. These smaller quakes often follow major earthquakes and can be stressful for travelers. Overall, the region has not fully recovered yet, and tourism is still affected in some areas.
If you haven't booked flight or hotels, it may be better to postpone your visit.
Number 6 is Kumamoto Castle. Kumamoto Castle is one of Japan's 3 most famous historic castles and is loved by visitors from around the world. However, it suffered severe damage during a major earthquake in April 2016. All 13 of its nationally designated important cultural properties were either destroyed or seriously damaged. I visited Kumamoto Castle in August 2025, and while some areas were open to the public, the castle was still very much under reconstruction. The full restoration is currently planned to continue until around 2037. Of course, there is value in seeing a historic site during its recovery, similar to visiting the Sagrada Familia in Spain while it's still under construction. But for first-time visitors to Japan, this may not be the best castle experience. If you arrive expecting the fully restored image you've seen in photos and videos, the gap can be disappointing.
For that reason, Kumamoto Castle is better visited after reconstruction has progressed further.
Number 7 is Nagoya Castle. Nagoya Castle is one of the most famous landmarks in Nagoya, Japan's 3rd largest city, and it's also my hometown. From the outside, the castle looks impressive, and you can still see the iconic golden shachihoko on the roof. However, there's a major limitation. The main keep is currently closed due to long-term construction, and visitors are not able to enter it until at least 2032. Many foreign tourists visit Japanese castles expecting to go inside and explore the interior. At Nagoya Castle, that core experience is simply not available right now. While the exterior is worth a quick look, not being able to enter the main keep often lowers overall satisfaction. Nagoya Castle is a place where the true experience will only return after the construction is complete.
For now, it's best suited for visitors who are satisfied with viewing the castle from the outside and nothing more.
If you would like a personal guide in Japan or need recommendations for travel plans and cultural experiences,
please contact me from the link in the description section.
Places that Japanese don't actually visit. Number 8 is high-end sushi restaurant in Ginza. Many foreign visitors come to Japan with one big dream, to eat real sushi. So they head straight to high-end sushi restaurants in Ginza, spend over $300 per person, and proudly post it on social media. But here's a fact most people don't know. Most Japanese people don't eat sushi like that. Not because it's bad, but because they know there are better options for everyday sushi. In Japan, locals regularly enjoy excellent sushi for about $10 to $30. How? Mid-range sushi restaurants with great lunch sets. Standing sushi bars. Yes, you eat while standing. And of course, conveyor belt sushi. Conveyor belt sushi is fast, fresh, and surprisingly good. The quality is often much higher than people expect. If you truly want to eat sushi like a local, skip tourist-focused places and follow where Japanese people actually go.
And if you are interested, I also offer food tours that include sushi. You can find the detail in the description.
Number 9 is Kuromon Market. Kuromon Market is a famous food market in Osaka, just a short walk from Dotonbori. It's often introduced as a seafood market, and it used to be known as the local kitchen of the city. But today Kuromon Market has changed. It is now almost entirely focused on foreign tourists. Prices are set for tourists. Long lines are normal, and the market is usually crowded. While people expect fresh fish, what you mostly see now are Wagyu beef skewers and flashy street food made for photos. Because of this, some visitors leave thinking, this is Osaka's food culture. But that's not really true. In reality, many local people in Osaka rarely eat at Kuromon Market. The real charm of Osaka food is found in cheaper, more local neighborhoods. Kuromon Market is still convenient and fun to walk through, especially because it's close to Dotonbori.
Just visit knowing this is Osaka, made for tourists, and decide if that's what you are looking for.
Number 10 is Maid Cafe. Maid cafes are famous in Akihabara, the area often called the birthplace of Japan's otaku culture. Many foreign visitors go there thinking, this is real Japanese otaku culture. But here's the reality. Most maid cafes made for foreign tourists are very different from how Japanese people experience otaku culture. The pricing system is designed for tourists, and the experience itself is far from everyday life in Japan. In fact, many Japanese people have never been to a maid cafe even once. Another important warning is street solicitation. As I explained in a previous video, there have been reports of aggressive sales tactics and pricing troubles, specifically targeting foreign visitors. If you want to experience Japanese subculture in a more authentic way, there are better options. Anime shops, doujin stores, and fan events show what otaku culture really looks like in Japan. So think of maid cafes, not as Japanese culture, but as tourist-focused entertainment.
How was today's video? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like button. See you in my next video. Bye!